The last 2 days were rough. You know, I've dealt with, you know, dealing with mining equipment, moving ASICs around, but you know, it's so labor intensive when you have to sit there, you want to clean them and you want it to be perfect, you want it to be clean. Like, this is huge for me, you know, like it's this is like a complete life-changing event. Everything that we worked for up to this point is right now. Everyone making money off of us, and you know, us making such a slim margin to get by. It's crazy, you know, going through all the stories and all the issues that we dealt with. One wonders, like, how did you even get past all of it? Honestly, I think what's meant for you will be, and they'll always find a way around it. And that's just kind of what happened. I mean, 2 weeks before closing the data center in Melbourne, Frank Gomez joined Terra and got us immediate funding to stay open while we searched for our investment to build the facility in Indiana.
I found out about Terra Hosting through YouTube. I was watching all the crypto creators and I came across Hawk Crypto Mining and GPU Risers. I noticed that they were getting a data center in Melbourne, Florida, and I live near Melbourne. So I reached out to them and I told them I'd love to check out the data center and see what the company's about.
So I met Frank Gomez in a really peculiar way. I was live streaming a couple times a week, and he would pop into the comments, the live comments on the live stream, saying, hey, he wanted to meet, that he was in my area and he's interested in Terra Hosting. And at first I flinched because I'm like, who's this guy who wants to meet up with me on the internet? Now, at the time I was talking to Frank, Mike had a conversation with me about a few days prior, and he said, we may not make it. I said, what do you mean? He goes, we may not make it. We may be 2 weeks out from closing.
There was no sales happening. Everything was going through a different person or a different group.
He found me on YouTube. Like, this guy is in my live streams, just keeps annoying me in the light. Hey, I want to meet up. Oh, well, you know, who is this? You know? So finally I met up with him after, you know, several emails back and forth, and he lived in my area. And then everything after that was kind of like a blur, and here we are. It just happens so fast. And then you connect with people that are aligned with your mission. And then that's why me, him, and Mike, we work really good together. We all understand what we need to do. But it's life-changing for me because every dollar I earned in law enforcement, everything that I had went into this business. I was $90,000 in credit card debt. I lost over $187,000 in cash just to get this started. Mike, same thing, you know, and he sacrificed a lot from his company and being an attorney. You know, we were at the point we almost, you know, we were ready to mortgage our houses to make this work, which wasn't the smart thing to do, but we wanted it that bad. So I think when you want something that bad, the universe kind of aligns with you. And then it's like water, you know what I mean? It just takes the path of least resistance. And if you just go with the flow of things, eventually they work out. You don't just want to be careless with people's equipment. So, you know, we take that extra measure to really get everything, you know, up to par. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that has to be done. They have to be serviced and stuff, but moving all these units, loading them in the truck, it's intensive. I mean, the camera crew had to help us because we were running behind, which, thank you, by the way. So it's hard. It's hard work. And, you know, when you don't have enough time and enough people, it can be, you know, it's strenuous, but, you know, you get it done. You just put some music on and just focus on it, and then just get through the day, and you get through the day. But this is the last hurrah. And once we go to this facility, everything's going to change. Uptime's going to improve. Customer service is going to get so much better. What we're building on the back end with the portal system, everything's going to be so much better. So much better. And we're good now. So, and a lot of people are happy with us now, but imagine when we open this place.
Oh, the drive was great. It was so smooth and buttery and so perfect. Right now we are in Kansas City. We are about 6 hours left on the drive. So, but everything is safe and everything is good.
God, the Terra customer line's ringing. Terra Hosting. Oh, the trip's been good. We're about, what, 6 hours away? 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours away from Indiana. So Seen a lot of cool stuff. Can't find any kava bars, you know, but we'll get one eventually. Yeah. You like kava, Mike?
No.
No.
Really. Is that the root? Is that the root?
Like a plant or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I drank it like 3 times.
Yeah.
But the film crew wants a kava bar. We're gonna stop at a kava bar. So we're gonna stop here, get something to eat, and get back on the road. I think Frank said he's gonna drive the U-Haul all the way through. It's like, because I don't want to drive that thing.
Yeah.
How's your drive, man, Mike?
So it's good. Listening to music, relaxing a little. I like car rides, so I've always been in the driving relaxes me. Going through these roads are easy too, these back roads. So it's a lot different than South Florida driving. We have about 6 hours out, so we'll get there. It's gonna be dark when we get there though, so there's no lights at all anywhere. So we're just gonna drop this off, head to the hotel, get some sleep, and get to it in the morning. So.
All right, I'm gonna go eat. So give me this damn camera. Come on. Can you even see us, Jordan? Holy shit, dude. Like, you'd be able to see shooting stars out here all night long.
We got in, I think, at around 10 p.m. We got to the site that night to, leave the U-Haul locked up, in the inside of our gate. That was the first time I've ever seen stars like that. You can actually see the Milky Way. Not like, high-res image online or something like that, but you can see the faint outline of it.
We got to Terra Hoot right around 10 o'clock. Saw the site for the first time. It was pitch black out. There's no lights out there. And it was a moment. I've never seen stars like that. And then, there's always stars and little light meteorites passing us, right? And you just see these things like zipping around the sky. And I'm just like, I was staring at the sky for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is amazing. You don't see that in South Florida because there's lights everywhere. Too much light pollution. Oh, the drive, dude. Long. Very long. Starving. Getting here super late. I should have put a jacket. You got a Kohl's around here? We got to stop and get some jackets.
Yeah.
Where is this? This is the fortress, right? Which one's the fortune?
Which
That's wild. With all their tools here, they don't mind taking nothing. It's crazy. There's no power in here yet? I guess not. Those are probably hot. I'm not touching.
No, those aren't yet.
No.
I wouldn't touch them.
I'm not trying to find out. We ain't testing it, right? We're not testing it.
So how this, we can go over it tomorrow morning, but so how it works is we have a separate breaker box for all the network gear in on the whole property. So even the containers, their network gear is powered here, and each one has its own breaker. So it's a good redundancy.
Yeah, that's great, bro. It's amazing.
Yeah. I feel like we're at Stranger Things or something.
Andrew will lock on it. All right.
On all of them?
All over.
It's clock.
Your call has been forwarded to.
I can get the key. The keys are in there.
All right. Let's look
Get the filters are in. See? Mike, look. Yeah. Look at these. Look at this.
What number is this? 1?
Yeah.
Look at this switch breaker. Look at this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Next to these, because they're small. So, like, this is wild, man. Look at these disconnects.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Look at all this. Holy shit. That's like me. It's the same ones like you just.
Yeah.
Ours are better.
Yeah.
It does look like good quality up there.
Yeah, I mean, bro, look at those bus bars. Crazy.
So the two top ones are non-PoE, and then this is PoE.
This is just a.
Yeah, these go in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that way, because
You just loop them. So.
yeah, it's just going to go there.
Does he have the cameras in here?
No, it's not in here yet.
Wow.
Lots of stuff here. Hold on. Then we locked it up, went to the hotel, and knew the next day was when the grind really starts.
So it's day one. We just got here. We're unloading, we're cleaning, and the guys are literally connecting the power right now. So right before they do that, we're gonna go up, we're gonna all put our hand on the breaker, we're gonna turn it on. I was talking to a client just a second ago. He's asking me, why should I go in business with Terra? And it's simple. You don't go in business with somebody that doesn't have anything to lose. My whole life is into this business. Everything I've worked on for the past 10 years is here. My whole career in law enforcement, all the money I've ever made is poured into this site. So if that's not enough risk and justification to go into business, then I don't know what is. That's a hashboard. Pretty clean actually, considering, but hold on.
I'm Andrew Collier. I'm the Director of Strategic Operations at Terra Hosting. How I got involved with Terra Hosting is I knew the CEO, Frank, for about 10 years, and we worked in closely related companies in a related technology field, and he needed help with this. I knew I had some technical skills. He asked me to come on board, and because it was Frank and I know what he does, I decided it was worth a shot.
So Monday morning, we get to the site bright and early. I'm excited. We open up the U-Haul and we just start cleaning units, taking the fans off, spraying through the hash blades, making sure we get everything out of the control board, and man, were they dusty.
When you do it, you stand to the side. You never stand in front of it because it can blur the door open.
So this like this?
Well, you on that side.
Am I going like this?
Just like that.
And then pull really hard. It's really.
Are we doing it now?
If you want to do it now, you go right ahead.
Ready?
Like every.
I'm doing this.
Let me go to the.
The other side.
He says there's no risk of anything. The fuse would blow.
You just don't ever stand in front of the door. That's all the thing we have. Come on, right to the door. We got to do it one at a time, though, because do this side. Hey, so now that's on. Should we test it here?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right, go ahead. Frank, pull the first one. You don't have these have no, they don't have status though, sir.
No, I don't. You have to plug something into them. Oh, wait. Status. Hot.
They have status?
Yeah, they are on the network.
On the networking. Oh, nice.
We'll get that.
There you go. Sweet. There we go. Container 1 is energized.
Alright, wrong one.
So we'll turn, the next one that'll be turned on is the one that you're facing to the right.
Nice. You got it, Mike?
Yeah, he goes.
Now let's go ahead and turn that one on. How's easy?
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, let's do you walk.
It's on.
That's Andrews.
I don't keep big like turn on. That should ain't Moini.
That was smooth.
Hey. Yes, it's exciting.
All right,
There we go.
427. So in container 1 and container 2, the fans are not hot and the lights are not on. So that means that we're not getting power to those circuits. We just checked them with a meter. So we're going to need to know whether those are supposed to already be wired into the main panels or if we need to run a separate 240/120 out to them. And if
They're wired. The fan controls are in the bottom section of the electrical panel. Have you gone through that yet?
Oh, we hotted everything up. We flipped all the breakers on. So unless there's a separate set of controls that we just don't know about.
I think there are.
Okay. Well, then there should only be a minor emergency then.
It's a separate door, separate from the other main breakers.
Okay. All right. I can go look for that. Do you have a diagram of the panels that would just kind of highlight that for me? Well, every project's gonna have some setbacks, and every project here run into some little roadblocks and things like that. But every obstacle, I've been doing projects for a long time, so when those happen, it can be really disheartening in the moment. But I always take a step back and really keep focusing on the progress we are making.
I just turned it on. Oh, there it is.
Got that meter. So, is there another one underneath there on the other side? What about here? Solutions. Yeah.
Situation at hand is the wires were reversed on the fans. So you look over here, these were sucking air in, so it was not opening the louvers. So it's wired in reverse. So we're gonna switch those wires and test it out, and should be good to go then.
So it's just backward. All we got to do. Oh no, this is just typical. So I mean, it's you got a 50-50 chance of having it right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we can turn them on. I mean,
well, so what fail we do that though? I need to actually pull the panel off that fan because the pull ring problem. So I just got to take the cover off and fix it in the morning.
it's all good.
So if we forget to do it, it's gonna be really good on camera.
Let's see if that.
Hey, when this thing just shreds.
Awesome. You want to see if that one's wired up right?
I mean, do you want to check that one? I know you do.
I mean, it's just awesome.
If it's on, let's just check it out. Chocolates.
Hey, awesome. They're all backwards. All backwards. Yeah, they're all.
They're all backwards. They're wired backwards. The most satisfying moment this week, it'd probably be when we turned the fans on and they were in reverse.
Red nut. So he's super easy fix. Yeah. Whatever you guys need, just let us know. Call me if you need anything.
You be back in the morning?
Yes, I'll be back in the morning.
All right.
The biggest challenge I've faced working on this project probably has been doing the site management. Honestly, it's been a lot of work, and while we have a partner company that's been doing a lot of the setup for us, project management. Unfortunately, they are a competitor of ours at the end of the day, and they have their own projects that they're launching, and that's eaten a lot of their time. So I've actually had to step into the role of project manager a little bit more, and I've worn quite a few hats to get us where we are.
So how this is gonna work is these are our internet lines. Each one takes one internet line and makes it into two. And then what we have is we have two routers, which is this is what gives you internet. And each one of these is a backup internet to a backup router. And then that goes to backup switches. So everything in this rack is a backup. So if one thing goes down, there's always some type of redundancy.
All right, it's the first machine. Going back here, right? Bam.
What model is
It's an S19K Pro.
Nice. Bitcoin machine, the first machine.
The way these PDUs are set up, it feeds from the one above it. So Ethernet is gonna be on your LAN set. Your up LAN is just what feeds over to my network stack. The power comes down, and then the same thing happens here. So we actually, the network comes from here and goes over, and power goes down. So everything is from the top down. That's why this whole
Wait a minute. So that power strip, we plug up to that one. So we're plugging up to this one.
Absolutely.
Okay. Here we are. We're in Indiana. We're filling up containers worth of ASICs, and I couldn't even be more happy. These screws help the bus bar for the power supply bring power to the hash board. So these screws conduct electricity to the hash board. So when you, when you need to clean it, you have to disconnect it, obviously. And it's locked in place, so it can't move. Kind of slides into this like little slot. It's always good to clean these out every now and then.
End of the fourth day, we got energized today. They connected the lines.
And that was exciting.
That was very exciting. We turned on all the breakers, all the disconnects. Our fans are wired in reverse, so that is a problem. But that's
Not a big deal. It's just like putting a switch upside down.
yeah.
I'm gonna switch 2 wires, and that's it. We're good to go.
So we have already started loading ASICs into the containers. The first ASIC to get powered was whose was it?
Panda.
Yeah, Mr. Red Panda. So and Panda Money. We got he got powered on with no internet, so I don't know if it counts. But we have a truck coming from Wyoming, so it's getting kind of late, and there's 200 units there, so we have that to do after this. So.
And the whole day we've been building out the network, making sure everything's good, safe for the power. All that got tested, and then if you look, we're cleaning machines, make sure everything's perfect for the next round of Terra.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
That's it. They said it. Right? I got no energy left. Fired.
Should have 2 more hours left.
That's great. I still have to do all this damn work. All right, I'm going back.
The biggest challenge this past week has been the loads of ASICs coming from Wyoming to the site, which is coming on an 18-wheeler. And once they land, we have no choice but to put them into the container.
All right, we're gonna back up the truck all the way to the site right now, just to get as close as possible because we don't have a forklift. So you gotta take the pallet jack on the lift gate and drop it as close as we can. So that's what we're gonna do. They're right there. They're right there, or at your base stick. 7. Andrew, Frank, it's gonna take all of us to undo all these. I don't. You act like I shipped them.
Oh, I knew you would ship them. I just like, so. Let me get on the other side. Jump on your side. Hold on, sir.
It'll stall. Don't get your foot run over. Old Dominion ain't gonna be happy. How you gonna cross-reference? You're gonna have to sit there with
Serial numbers.
Okay, that's fine. Just
I just say we
or just take the permanent marker that we have and write their name on the top of the ASIC.
You can't see the top of the ASIC when it's in the container. The only way is the serial. We can get the serial number for Foreman, so let's just do that.
Or write their initial right next to the sister.
Let's just take this box off.
Yeah.
You're getting a little special. Yeah.
Got it? Ready? I got it. Let's keep boxes out of the way.
Frank, you good?
I sliced my finger.
Oh God. What is it now? Yo, what's up?
Hey, Mike, come over here. Frank cut his hand open.
Jesus Christ. Frank cut his hand open.
Frank
Come on.
what?
He cut his hand open.